with this Telemachus, dashed his staff to the ground and burst into tears. Everyone was very sorry for him, but they all sat still, and no one ventured to make him an angry answer, save only Antinous, who spoke thus. Telemachus, insolent braggart that you are, how dare you try to throw the blame upon us suitors? Is your mother's fault, not ours, for she is a very artful woman. This 3 years past and close on 4, she has been driving us out of our minds by encouraging each one of us and sending in messages without meaning one word of what she says. And then there was that other trick she played us. She set up a great tambour frame in her room and began to work on an enormous piece of fine needlework. Sweetheart, said she, Ulysses is indeed dead. Still do not press me to marry again immediately. Wait, for I would not have skill in needlework, perish unrecorded till I have completed a pall. For the hero Laertes to be in readiness against the time when death shall take him. He is very rich, and the women of the place will talk if he is laid out without a pall. This was what she said, and we assented, whereon we could see her working on her great web all day long, but at night she would unpick the stitches again by torchlight. She fooled us in this way for 3 years, and we never found her out. But as time wore on and she was now in her 4th year, one of her maids who knew what she was doing told us, and we caught her in the act of undoing her work, so she had to finish it whether she would or no. The suitors therefore make you this answer, that both you and the Achaeans may understand. Send your mother away and bid her marry the man of her own and of her father's choice. For I do not know what will happen if she goes on plaguing us much longer. With the air she gives herself on the score of the accomplishments Minerva has caught her. And because she is so clever, we never yet heard of such a woman. We know all about Tyro, Outman and Mycene and the famous women of old, but they were nothing to your mother, any one of them. It was not fair of her to treat us in that way. And as long as she continues in the mind with which heaven has now endowed her, so long shall we go on eating up your estate. And I do not see why she should change, for she gets all the honor and glory, and it is you who pay for it, not she. Understand then that we will not go back to our lands, neither here nor elsewhere, till she has made her choice and married someone or other of us. Telemachus answered, Antinous, how can I drive the mother who bore me from my father's house? My father's abroad and we do not know whether he is alive or dead. It will be hard on me if I have to pay a carrier's the large sum which I must give him if I insist on sending his daughter back to him. Not only will he deal rigorously with me, but heaven will also punish me, for my mother when she leaves the house will cough on the Laertes to avenge her. Besides, it would not be a credible thing to do, and I will have nothing to say to it. If you choose to take offense at this, leave the house and feast elsewhere at one another's houses at your own cost. Turn and turn about. If on the other hand you elect to persist in sponging upon one man, heaven help me, but Jove shall reckon with you in full. And when you fall in my father's house, there shall be no man to avenge you.